Welcome to another episode of Community Association Car Chat, where Steve and I are glad to interview some industry professionals, experts in the multi-family housing living. We are here today with a special guest. I'm David with now JGS Insurance, and I will pass the mic to my co-host, Steve Roderick, who's kind of a mentor, some sort of a colleague, but definitely my partner in crime on this podcast. So Steve, you got the mic.
Oh, thank you for the introduction, Dave. My name is Steve Roderick with JGS Insurance, and we are very happy to have Dave on board working with us. Such a professional, such a great guy to be around, such a great guy to work with. He's inspirational. In fact, this whole thing was his idea for Community Association Car Chat, where we do get to talk to some industry professionals and experts in the field. And today we have a very, very special guest. She is a go-getter, man. She's a firecracker. She's out there, and she has just started a new company called Avenue One Property Management. We have with us today Tonya Davenport, who is the president and managing partner of Avenue One Property Management.
Hello, everyone.
Tell us a little bit more about your past and what led you to where you are today.
So I started in the property management industry about 20 years ago, working in the commercial side as an assistant manager and an administrative assistant, and worked my way up into facility management, still in the commercial side, until I decided to jump ships and come on over to homeowner management. So for the past 15 years, I've worked for two of the leading competitors now of mine, and doing property management. So I've done everything in property management that could possibly be done, including portfolio management, on-site management, high-rise buildings, large-scale facilities. And I have my CMCA and AMS designations, and will be studying for my PCAM soon as well.
Okay.
So you actually know exactly what you're doing, and you still decided to do property management.
I did. I actually chose to still do property management. So I never even thought about another career since I started entering the property management field, other than what would I do in a property management company. On a smaller scale side, there's ceilings that you end up hitting. And even in a larger company, there's still only so many places for people to fill. So I decided I had some creative ideas and different things I wanted to offer. And so I started my own company.
What is it about community associations that would really bring you out to make that leap, to do this every day? What is it? Why is this such a good fit for you?
So I like the personal interaction that I get to have with not only my staff, but also my residents. So I think there's a team building relationship in developing a staff and a team that works with you in order to make communities successful. And that to me is a lot of fun. My degree is in human performance management. I was a black belt, still am a black belt. So I'm big into team leading and building.
High rise in Center City, Philadelphia, in the middle of the pandemic. How terrible was that, or how fun was that from a property management standpoint?
You know, it was probably really scary as well as really exciting all at the same time. So even though we closed the office on site so that there was limited resident interaction, even walking through the property or coming in the property, doing property inspections, residents still wanted to have some type of contact. So it was wearing masks, making masks, literally, for my team. I had no idea how to sew, but nobody would make my team masks. So I learned how to sew and made my 65 employees masks, and then started making them for the residents in the community as well. And a few of the homeowners jumped in order to help out.
You've known many different service providers, business that were providing you services as a property manager. What would be your single one recommendation that you will give to anybody that might be watching this episode that is a business professional that would like to get into the multifamily market?
I would say to be persistent and follow up. You know, managers have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of people they're communicating with, from residents, board members, staff members. But that follow-up is definitely key. Like, if you can help us and you want in the industry, we want to be able to help you, but just do what you say you're going to do and follow up.
What's a day in the life of Tonya like as the president and managing partner of a brand new management company? Like,
right now, especially since we're a brand new company that's starting up, part of it's training staff members as to the mentality and attitude of what Avenue One wants to present. A lot of time being spent on marketing and targeting, and also just some research too as to what it is that homeowners really want.
What's different about Avenue One as a property management company? Why would I call you guys rather than one of your competitors?
So I think I have an advantage, a few different advantages actually. One being a boutique management company, I don't have a lot of overhead, which already makes that to be an extreme cost savings for clients. Combined with 20 years of experience, 15 of which are directly in the Community Association Institute. Additionally, I also offer consulting services at an hourly rate, which not a lot of competitors do.
What is fueling your fire to get up and go every day?
I think the fact that I have 4 kids is enough reason to get out of bed and go to work every day.
Do you have any advice for somebody who would want to get into the industry? Obviously, you love it. What would be one of the biggest pitfalls in this industry, somebody getting involved in it? What should they watch out for?
I think that a lot of people can consider the industry to be negative because when the phone rings, it's most likely not somebody who's necessarily happy and calling in order to tell you that you're doing a good job. So I think that you have to step away from that negativity and realize that every phone call is an opportunity to make a change and a difference.
Before we start having fun with Tonya, I'd like to throw something at you, Steve. So for the audience watching Steve, we've been watching Steve for several weeks now. What kind of vehicle is Steve sitting in? So put the answer in the comments, and we'll give you a shout out on an upcoming episode. We'll put the logo of your company.
Tonya, our viewers have enjoyed this part of the interview so far. So, and we'd like to know something about you that people would be surprised by.
I was raised by my dad, who worked 4 jobs. His primary job was a janitor, and my mom was also a janitor who worked 2 jobs.
We're gonna do what's in the box.
Number 1, as every property manager should always have, caution tape. And a shout out to New Kids on the Block.
Do you have an industry secret to share with us? Some things that only property managers will know, or some inside joke from property managers in general?
An inside joke.
No, you guys are not funny. No industry secret that we can exploit.
Get up and show up. Like, there you go. That's it.
Again, well, boom, we're hammering.
That's good. Some rapid fire questions, Tonya. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
What's your least favorite chore around the house?
Cleaning toilets.
Would you rather go back in time or visit the future?
Visit future.
Money is no issue. What car do you buy?
My same Toyota Prius I own now.
Siri or Alexa?
It depends on my mood.
Okay, here's a good one. The 3 of us, we're all in a horror movie together. Who gets killed first? David, you, or me?
You.
Oh, ow. Okay. Justin Bieber or Mark Wahlberg?
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg or Donnie Wahlberg?
Donnie Wahlberg.
If you could instantly speak a foreign language, which one would it be?
French.
Kiss.
We said we were going to keep these episodes short, so thank you very much, Tonya, for coming with us and chatting on Community Association Car Chat with myself and the illustrious, wonderful, great Steve. Now you have 20 seconds to plug for your business, for yourself, for face masks, whatever you want. Go ahead.
So Avenue One is a new property management company focused on delivering exceptional service to our residents. And if you need any face masks, come and support me. I give 20% to Better Days Ahead, which supports local homeless in Phoenix.
Well, thank you everybody for coming and watching this episode. Please like it, comment on it, support us by resharing it. We appreciate everything you guys do.
Tonya, how do we get in touch with you?
You can reach me on my office line at 484-302-2848 or by email at Tonya, Tonya, at av1mgt.com. And that's 1 like the number 1. Thank you.
Great. See you guys.